Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back. It's Izzy. I'm very excited for today's video. I have this lovely candle burning Capri Blue Volcano. I got it from my sister, but I stole it, so if you're watching this. I have not done one of these videos in quite a while. It is a bullet journal plan with me for March. Now, today's March 1st, the day that you're seeing this. So if you've already planned for March 1st, that's a little bit awkward, but just go with it. I wanted to make this video a little bit more like aesthetic, like the pages instead of like strictly planning, because the way that I've been planning recently has changed a lot with online school. It's confusing. I'll talk about it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below anything you want, because yeah, and subscribe. I am very excited for this. See, this guy has gotten very thick because, oh my god, I've been doing, this is kind of irrelevant, but like I've been doing like pages for like characters from the originals. Here we have like Hope Michelson, Rebecca, and then we have Klaus. I love this. Yeah, let's just go into the video. Hi guys. Okay, I love this spread. I don't know why, I'm just so obsessed with it. So here's March. It's like the cover page, you know? And I was feeling creative, so I was like, let me do some like brushy stuff. I don't know how to explain this. I kind of just liked the viney themes for March because March just gives spring vibes, except for the fact that I live in, you know, fucking Minnesota and there's no real spring except until like May. May is spring right now. There's snow on the ground, so there's no really vines, but I like started this and then I felt like I had to rush because I was like already doing it, but now I'm like, okay, it's fine, I don't have to rush. How do people film these types of videos without shadows? Like I literally had 3 different sources of lights on top of me. I had 2 different ring lights and a lamp, and they were all like pretty white lights in different directions to prevent shadows. But here's this big ass fucking shadow. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you guys were wondering how I did this little thingy, I just took like a few different shades of green markers and I just like, you know, rubbed them all over my table to get like all the inky stuff, and I added a little bit of water and I took a paintbrush. I normally have like these cool watercolor paints, but I just could not find them, so I just made my own because I'm crafty like that. If you see, the left corner was kind of like me figuring out the idea, but that one was with like a pen first, but then I realized like I didn't really like the outline, so I just did it freehand. I should not have used the table, I just thought they would wash off, but I let it dry, and so now it's like not coming off and there's just like green stuff there, but you know, they're like crayola markers, so eventually I'm thinking it'll come off. I don't really know. This one I tried to make like a little bit darker to like give some contrast. That was fun. This is a really fun technique. You guys should try it if you do it. And I also have this like watercolor brush thingy that I bought like 2 years ago when I was super into this kind of stuff, and I also really like that one, but it's not as like defined as like a fine tip, but it does like add water, like you can squirt water into it, which is really cool. Maybe I'll just show you guys in like a little clip here or something. But yeah, I really like it. And then I just went in and did like, you know, the little calendar that I always do, because I just like to be able to like see, oh, this day is a Sunday, this day is a Monday, blah blah blah. And it's also just like aesthetic, and I like the look of it. Why am I so out of breath? I need to learn how to talk like a normal person. I think it's because I breathe through my mouth. Anyway, and then I highlighted the 8 because that is a birthday number. And then we have the monthly log here. I like doing this. I did it on the right page instead of the left because I just didn't want to like ruin my pretty green thing on the other side, and you can kind of see the green through a little bit, so I just wanted to like let that do its thing on its own page. And then I just started filling in like tests and exams and shit like that. This is really helpful. I haven't done this in a while, which makes sense why I'm always like shocked when I have an exam the next day. Why do I say exam? It makes me sound like I'm in college. No, I'm a child. If anyone was wondering, I did do a practice test for English the other day for the ACT, and that was really good for me because I hadn't done any in a while, and now I'm kind of stressed about it, but that's like really irrelevant either way. And then I saw this on Caitlin's Corner. She's a YouTuber who does like bullet journal stuff, and I love her. I've literally been watching her since like I was a wee 7th grader, and she did this she like put in a different type of paper. And I was like, oh my god, that is like super cool. And I watched her March plan with me, so like the basic concept of this was inspired by her, but like I put my own little personal spin on it. She used graph paper and I used line paper, so I don't know, I just thought this would be fun. And I did these little like habit tracker thingies. I want to start tracking my habits more because like I feel like my habits that I have are so hit or miss. Like I always forget to do them, and I fucked this box up just a little bit, but I wanted to do like hand-drawn ones because I like how they're a little bit curvy and different, you know? Like I'm so out of breath. I can't do this. I did the 7 by, you can do the math. You can count on your own there. We have ACT studying, water, exercise, and journal. I think I spelled exercise wrong, but oh, I also was like, how do I fill up this room on the slides? So I just was putting in some quotes that recently have been, you know, hitting hard. And this one is, you deserve the empathy you give others. And I think that is true because, you know what? Yeah, you deserve the empathy that you give others. Like, I feel like I'm a super empathetic person. This is not supposed to be a whole, like, I don't even know what I'm talking about sometimes. But I feel like sometimes I am super empathetic towards people and it's not reciprocated. But, you know, that's, again, neither here nor there. So I also wanted to do, like, a little gratitude thing because I think gratitude is super important. She did this in her video, Kaylin, and, like, I was like, okay, dude, that's kind of a really good idea. So I did that, and I'm gonna put in one thing that I'm grateful for each day. I also did a little space for video ideas, and I put in these 2 photos from Pinterest that are just super cute, and then an iconic Taylor Swift quote, I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. And this picture that's also really aesthetic, and also it kind of reminds me of like my goals for this month because I've been writing music and playing the piano a lot more. I just like that little reminder because it's also aesthetic and it makes me feel good. And this is kind of like a self-care page too, so there. I also decided to do like some little like brownie gold kind of thingy in the corner, and I was gonna write February like in calligraphy over it, just like Feb, but I haven't done that, so I have to go back and do that because I'm stupid and I forgot. And then I was thinking of how to fill the space, so I just said like things to look forward to, because like, you know, sometimes you just get in a rut in this time, like March is just like always the longest month, so like things to look forward to. So for me that'd be like, what would it be? Oh, Falcon the Winter Soldier, Black Widow, like Legacies. I love how all of it is just TV. And then I also added this like kind of border, but it kind of fucked it up, but I also just like kind of like it a little bit. I don't know, I just wanted to add more like color because I feel like the sides were getting a little boring. Goals. Yeah, I don't really have any goals. I just wanted to fill the space, if I'm gonna be honest. So for my weekly spreads, like recently I haven't been doing, like normally at school during the day I would like put in all of my homework, but now that like online school is a thing, obviously it's been that way for a while, I'm still completely online because of my horrible anxiety. People are going back like 4 days a week, but I just can't emotionally process that yet, you know, if you get me like that. I had to take a little break because my fan was getting mad at me for just, you know, killing my computer. Probably fucked up the audio for a little bit, but I don't care enough to redo it, so, you know, I just like the way my brain works. I just like how my thoughts flow, and I don't want to make that any fake. You know, I don't want to make it fake and weird. Anyway, I need to learn how to breathe like a normal person. Like, I don't breathe while I talk. Do people breathe while they talk? I'll just, like, look at Schoology like the night before. Make a little bullet point list of everything I have to do just on my computer because, like, it's literally the same thing every day and I just want to be able to check it off. And I'm also too lazy to get out of my bed and to get my bullet journal. So normally I use my bullet journal for, like, bigger events, tests, or, like, homework or late things, not generally things that I have to do during the school day, but like things that are homework or that are due. And because I'm not using like as much of a daily what I do during the day, I thought that I could like make it prettier and cuter by adding in like little pics. Just pics of, you know, fun stuff, like those bomb-ass looking croissants. Again, I should have fixed my nails. And then I added this quote, but for some reason my camera was full of storage, so it didn't record all of it that I did with the same technique with like the markers and shit. It's the quote that says, coming back to where you started is not the same as never leaving. And I like that quote. I think it's super powerful because, you know, sometimes when it comes to like either like mental health or situations in life, like you return to like a place where you started, like you still progressed in other ways and learned from the same things, so it's not the same as like never leaving, you know? And I like that. It helps me feel better about myself whenever I decline in life. Me regressing to 4-year-old me eating sugary cereal, watching cartoons in the morning, me going back to that place is not the same as me never leaving it. You know, I had 12 years of growth. So that's pretty important. Back to whatever the fuck is going on here. I was trying to do like this like starry aesthetic thingy, but then I just realized that it was not gonna be good. So I fucked up that and I just gave up. So I decided to do something else that was kind of the same thing. But I saw it on Pinterest and I was like, this is really fun and just like cool. And I feel like I just like making spreads that are like kind of useless but just fun to make. And this is one of those spreads. It's self-care bingo. So I just did like 4x4 boxes, you know, just doing my boxes. And then I wrote self-care bingo super aesthetically in the top with my favorite calligraphy pens. I'll link all of my pens down below. And then I also decided to like add some cute little like starry vibes with some colors I mixed. I really need to find my water brush colors because like they're so much prettier than the muddy colors that I ended up making, but it's okay. Pilot G205s smear so hard. Like, it's so fucking annoying because I'll be like writing something and then it just smears. Yeah, that's really triggering, honestly. What's going on here, babe? Okay, yeah. So then I just started writing on like random tasks or things that make me feel better, like journal, meditation. I recently have been meditating like almost every single night. Abide is a YouTube channel that I really like. It's more like Christian meditations, and like I really like it because it just makes me feel safe, calm, and like I feel like it helps my connection with God, you know, the big dude upstairs. So that's fun. And just random shit like, you know, painting my nails, grabbing coffee, math. Oh my god, that does not say math. It just Watch Legacies. I read it as math. I read it and I was like, why is that self-care? And then I realized it says Watch Legacies. Oh my god, I'm crying. That's so funny. Self-care, do math. You know, maybe if you're that weird bitch, it's self-care. And then I wanted to like fill in but I wanted to fill the middle square in with like a color because there's always like a free space. You know how bingo works. So I did that. And then we have these really cute little pictures, you know, self-care vibes. Like this dog, he's drinking wine with his computer in a bathtub with a candle. And these books and candles with coffee. You know, self-care vibes. Aesthetic. That's all. There you go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below anything you want. Subscribe. I hope you liked it. Bye.